Hey, warrior woman, it's lovely to have you back here once again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you are welcome to this community, okay? You're welcome to this community. It's lovely to have you here. I hope you will love your stay here. All right, so in today's video, we are doing a get to know me. We are doing a get to know. I just felt it's important that you get to know me a little bit better and what warrior woman is all about. Okay, so I've written down a few things. So if you see me looking down, that's just me going through the questions, making sure that I do not miss anything. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Question number one, who is Jessica? Who is Jessica? So number one, I am a child of God. I am a child of God. Take away the titles, take away the achievements, take away all their material things, take away whatever it is that you can take away. Number one, I would say I am a child of God. Not I would say, but I am a child of God. I am a child of God. And I grew up, I was actually born in a small town called Tsumeb. Tsumeb was known as the paradise of Namibia. It's a beautiful town, small beautiful town that was known as the paradise of Namibia. I'm not sure about now, but Tsumeb was a town that was known as the paradise of Namibia. And then I grew up in another small town called Rundu. Rundu is known for its Kavango River. Rundu is known for the Kavango River and of course many other things. But that is, I grew up in, I grew up there, I schooled there, I worked there for many years and that is about me. Are you married and do you have children? Yes, as you probably know, I am married. I am married to a wonderful man of God, and God has blessed us with a baby girl. She's 2 years of age. She's so wonderful. She's her name is Agape, and just as her name is, she has taken after her name. She is a handful, but yeah, that's a blessing from God. Next question, what inspired you to start your YouTube channel, Warrior Woman, and what's the meaning behind the name? All right, starting the YouTube channel called Warrior Woman, initially, I got inspired by the Holy Spirit. I knew that God had called me to the women. God had called me for a women's ministry. I knew that God has given me a calling to speak to other women, to other younger girls, and so as time went on, the vision became clearer and clearer and clearer. Initially, the name that I had in the beginning was not Warrior Woman, it was a different name, but the last 2 years, it became more clear and clear. I understood the vision a little bit more, and I understood what God has really called me to do in His kingdom. So the name Warrior Woman is not just a name. When I'm talking about when I say Warrior Woman, I'm not just looking at women that are hard, women that are aggressive, women that a warrior woman is a woman that is gentle, kind, soft. You know, when you get into your war room, you war with the devil. But when you're dealing with your family, when you're dealing with your husband, when you're dealing with your children, when you're dealing with a community, when you're dealing with your neighbor, you are gentle, you are soft, you are kind, you are beautiful, you are feminine. All right. So being a warrior woman, not just a name, but that is our identity. That is who we are. We are firm, yet we are gentle. All right. So I believe as time is going by, you'll get to understand it a little bit more. You know, I know you get it. The next question, how would you describe yourself in 3 words? Let's make it 4. I am resilient. I am empowering. I am graceful, okay? And I am faith-filled. I'll describe myself by those 4 words. All right, so the next question is, who has been a significant influence in your spiritual or personal journey? Well, obviously that's my husband. Aside from the church where I used to be before I got married, my pastor, and his lovely wife. When my husband came into my life, he does to date play a very big role in my spiritual life. I've seen a significant growth in my spiritual life from the time he came into my life. He pushes me every day to break limits. He pushes me every day. He helps me see my capacity. He helps me see how much I'm capable of achieving. He helps me see the potential in me. So, my husband, I would say my husband. The next question. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? I would say to myself, trust God's timing and embrace His grace. Even when you make mistakes, know that they don't define you. God's plan for your life is bigger than your regrets, and He will use every experience, good and bad, for your growth and His purpose. Stay faithful, keep moving forward, and know that His grace is enough. Wow. That's what I would tell myself, even now, because I'm still growing. I hope someone can also receive that for themselves and be encouraged. What are your hobbies outside of faith-based work and creating content? Well, I love baking. I love baking. I love exploring in the kitchen. I love trying out new recipes. I love cooking, you see, so cooking, baking, and as well as outdoor activities such as horseback riding, camel riding, quad bikes, you name it. I'm quite an adventurous person. I'm not really someone that's afraid of trying new things. So yeah, I would love to go skydiving one day, but my husband said no. He said, we still need you here. So I'm quite an adventurous person. So yeah, I love cooking, I love baking, I love outdoor activities. Yeah. And also, I also love reading. I love reading. I have tons of books in my house that I read. So yeah. Next question. How do you stay motivated and focused on your calling during challenging times? Wow. The truth is, when we are in seasons where there are challenges, it's very easy to forget, and it's very easy to lose focus. It's very easy to doubt. But I've learned in these few years, I've learned to always focus on the bigger picture. I've learned to focus on the promises of God. I've learned to embrace the seasons that I'm in, whether they are good or whether they are bad seasons, according to me. All right. So I always try to ask God when I'm in seasons where I feel like I'm losing it, or I feel like I'm defeated, I feel like I can't move on anymore, I've learned to ask God to help me to see what is it that you want me to learn in this season. What is that thing that you want me to get? Many times we just want to rush through seasons. We just, especially when they are not good seasons, we just want to rush through them. Sometimes it's hard seasons that prepare us for the good season. Sometimes it's in the seasons of lack that we learn how to appreciate, how to keep, and how to value when we're going to have plenty. For someone that has never really lacked, it's difficult to understand the next person that may be lacking. So sometimes it is necessary to go through that season so that one day when you are well and able, you are able to help the next person. You are able to understand their pain. Sometimes it is important that you go through a certain pain, because a season is coming where you will be able to stand and encourage another person that is going through. It could be a different type of pain, but just pain. You see, so that experience, that momentum, the capacity that you are building is in the hard seasons. Capacity is built in the hard seasons. It's not built in the seasons of winning. Building capacity is in the seasons of training. You see, so I've learned to actually to just remind myself of the bigger picture. All right, and also not to try and rush through this tough season. Always try and ask God, what is it that you want me to learn this season? What is it that you want me to come out with in this season? So that is basically it. That is what helps me to stay focused and not give up. Right, I think this is our last question. What's your vision for the Warrior Woman community, and how do you hope to inspire others through it? Well, my vision for the Warrior Woman community is to build a women of community that are strong and resilient, women that fear God and that are faithful and are fearless in obeying God. Women that are full of faith, and women that will influence their communities in a godly way. All right? My vision for the Warrior Women community is to bring out women whom, when they wake up in the morning and their feet hit the floor, the devil will be scared. The devil will tremble and say, "Oh no, she's awake again." All right, so this is it for today's video. I hope you have gotten to know me a little bit better and what to expect. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, and let us build a community of warrior women. All right, don't forget to share as well. See you in my next. Feels like a war I can't win.